The division has long been the base of the Army National Guard's strength. In World War I, the Army National Guard supplied the American Expeditionary Force with 18 full divisions, with 12 seeing combat before the end of the war. During World War II, the Guard provided 18 divisions again and an additional 80 separate regiments. With OIF and OEF, the division's role has seemed less visible, but under the new division alignment for training, we're returning to that storied past again. Let's take a look at the 29th Infantry Division at Fort Belvoir and the brigades that make it up. Originally formed in 1917, the 29th drew its nickname the Blue and the Gray from the fact that its member units were split. Half had seen service in the Union Army during the Civil War, and the other half with the Confederacy. During World War II, the division became one of the most famous in the entire Army as it stormed Omaha Beach during the Normandy invasion. While the makeup of the division has changed greatly from the units that marched to France in World War I and World War II, the division's members still carry on the legacy today. The 30th Armored Brigade Combat Team is drawn from the Carolinas and West Virginia, and the 113th Sustainment Brigade from North Carolina. Traditionally part of the Old Hickory, or the 30th Division, they have distinguished combat record in both World Wars and served alongside the 29th across France and Germany in World War II. Virginia and Kentucky's 116th IBCT draws its heritage from the old 116th Infantry Regiment, which served with the Blue and Gray Division in Europe. Many of the Virginia units of the 116th are the same formations that charged up the beach on June 6, 1944. Florida and Alabama's 53rd IBCT and 226 MEB are filled with units who carry many battle streamers from World War II, like the rest of the division. But unlike the rest of the 29th, their forebearers stormed the beaches of Pacific islands like Mindanao and Luzon, taking the fight to the Japanese Imperial Army as part of the old 31st Infantry Division. The 29th Division of today looks quite different from the Blue and Gray divisions that stormed the beaches of Normandy in the greatest amphibious invasion of World War II. You heard that right, Marines. The units that will align under the 29th for training today share a unique story. They came forth from their hometowns in the 1940s and shipped overseas as part of the National Guard's largest mobilization in history. And though those battle streamers they carry on their colors may read with different campaigns, they all represent members of the National Guard who stepped forward and served when their country needed them the most.